So, I mean, you can see right there on the screen, they're just my markups. And I sent everything out. And at the end of the day, we ended up with close to 1,213 pips between US30 and the Forex pairs. Yeah, I'm looking at markets the same. But one thing that I've changed is I used to sit at a computer and just take trades throughout the day. I would look for setups, get on at nighttime, get on London session, and get back on, at the New York session, and try all these things. And finally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to trade live with my crew. So for the last 8 months, the last 8 months now, I've been trading live every single morning. We jump on, we just trade the New York Open, stay on for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we shut it down. And I just like being able to get in the trade, get the volume, hit the move, and be done for the day.
So what are you trading nowadays?
US30.
Mostly? Or is that exclusively, or are you trading other stuff?
100% US30.
Okay.
Nothing else, man. I still do my markups for my group. So like last night, I did just Forex pair markups, which turned out to be a crazy night. I marked up, I think, 19 Forex pairs, and we caught 680 something pips between all of them. So
what? Well, how long of a stream was this?
It was a good night. Do what?
Like, did you do this all on one call on one stream, or did you like send these out during the week?
Yeah, I just sent them out last night. I can show you right here on my phone. I mark them up, and I have this channel called Andy's Markups. So, I mean, you can see right there on the screen, they're just my markups, and I sent everything out. And that was last night. And then here's all the updates on it. So as of this morning, everything had hit. Including US30, we were at 583 pips. And at the end of the day, we ended up with close to 1,213 pips between US30 and the Forex pairs. So
that's amazing. So the fact that you can trade both, like, it's really just, it goes to show that you're focusing on one out of preference, but you can trade all the rest. Do you have a certain strategy that works on all of them, or do you use a different strategy on each pair?
Man, I draw a line across the screen, and I say if it crosses that line, I'm taking the trade.
I love it. All right. So do you have any thoughts on the overall market today, like US30 specifically, stocks? Do you have any idea of kind of what's happening today?
Man, it's messed up. I mean, it's, I've never, I say it's messed up. The fundamentals of what I look at has been completely off, all year, because we have good news goes up one day. We have good news, it goes down one day. We have bad news goes. I mean, it's so wishy-washy back and forth. Sure. That I just quit even looking at the market as a whole, trying to predict what it was going to do. And I said, I'm just going to react. And that's the reason I just stuck with trend line breaks and zone breaks. It's like, if it's going to break this trend, it's going to go that direction. If it breaks this trend and doesn't go the direction, I'm closing the trade out, and I'll wait till it does what I want it to do. So I mean, that's all. I've just been reacting to the charts and not trying to mark it up and saying, okay, I predict that it's going here. Be prepared to take partials here and do this. It's like, no, this is a trend line. If it breaks my trend, we're taking sells. If it breaks this trend, we're taking buys.
Are you still holding trades, or are you sort of taking like an in and out approach because the market conditions are so choppy?
Yeah, so I do hold my trades and protect basically at break even. And as soon as it gets back to a point of where I would see like support and resistance, I'll shave off partials. So I'll take, like, say I take a standard on US30, then I'll close that down and leave, a 0.5 left over, after it gets done. Or if you're trading $10 a pip, do 0.05 and then just protect the entry itself. That way I'm still taking some profits off the table, but I have a runner per se.